includes two categories of people. The non-Muslim who's inclined to becoming a Muslim, and the Muslim who's inclined to going away from Islam. المؤلفة قلوبهم includes two types of people. Those whose hearts, those who are not Muslims, but their hearts are inclined toward Islam. And those who are Muslims, they are inclined to going away from Islam. Yes. You see, really we don't need to go like, is the person really gharim or not? Is the person gharim or not? Meaning, is the person overwhelmed by debt or not? Of course, it was not permissible for the person to go and, let's say, overwhelm himself with debt. But we can really not know what made him do that. Did he go, he went on shopping sprees? He's a what is it called, alcoholic or something like that? Or was he in real need and the Muslim communities failed him? So why did he go? Why someone in poverty? We should not ask that question. Islamically, we should not ask the question. For instance, you sent me the form that was discussed in that gathering, or I got the form that was discussed in the gathering about the applications. They want to make unified application. And one of the questions, who in your family is required to help you and support you? Let's say if someone has said, I'm not going to support you. You are beyond the legal age, and I'm not going to support you. Are we required to go and say, since you have a father, we're not going to support you? If an old person, man or woman, says, all of my children have graduated and they have good jobs and they have good businesses, but none of them is paying me a penny. Should we go and say, oh no, unless your children pay you, we're not going to pay you? We should not ask these questions. If somebody comes for need, then the person within reason. Otherwise, we are responsible for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But there are, for instance, I received a question. One sister said in a question that she has a dire need to travel alone, to work alone, and to work sometimes in jobs that do not provide that are not Islamically acceptable. She is the only Muslimah in her family. She has no father who cares, she has no brother who cares, and she has no husband. If this sister has a supportive Muslim community, why should she ask that question? But really what happens is that we look from the outside and we see. And we say, this is haram, this is haram, this is haram. Why are they engaged in haram? Another question that I received, one sister, her husband died. And she has children. She said her husband did not make life insurance because it was haram. And because of his illness, they had to spend even out of pocket, that they had exhausted all their resources. Now her husband died. There is no job, there is no income, there is nothing. Is it permissible for her so she can protect her children? And of course, life insurance is haram. But what made her ask that question is the absence of good supportive Muslim community. She says, I went to the Imam, and I want you to know, this question came to me from a side that deals only with the questions of converts. I have never seen the sister, I have never even known where she is. But these are real questions. So when we say, no, this is haram, this is wrong, actually we are missing our opportunity in service. Says in the hadith, "Man sa'alakum billahi fa'a'tuh." The one who asks you by the name of Allah, give to him. And I want anyone to challenge what I'm saying. Did Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam ask someone when he came and said, "O Messenger of Allah, give to me"? Did Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam say, "No, you have enough, I will not give to you"? Come and sit down with me here and show me what is your income so I can decide if I give you or not. No. And we find this sister was saying, I went to the Imam, and other than sympathy, expressing sympathy to me, he did not even come to see my husband when he was expiring. Let us just acknowledge the fact that Muslim communities in the United States have not been supportive enough of their community members. Let us acknowledge that. At least this is my opinion. Some related issues. Those who are in debt, can you please explain this? If we purchase a house on a 30-year, and I mean, if you on a 30-year mortgage, Islamic way, we are in a sense in debt. Well, I said, if they are in a debt that consumes assets and they are overwhelmed by the debt, but this is kind of a management. This is a financial, if you engage in a planned 30-year plan, that this is like a financially planned debt. So you are in control of it. No. The other debt that I'm talking about is the debt where if you don't pay, you go to jail. If you don't pay, they will take your home from. If you don't pay, you will lose. For instance, we are in a sense in debt, although we have zakatable amount in our bank or jewelry equivalent to this. Okay, I think I answered this. The collectors of zakah, even if they are rich and they themselves can pay zakah, should they be entitled to zakah money? Yeah. Let's say, if you know someone who's really, really qualified, and you want to hire someone to do the job, get jobs from, they're going to pay zakah from jobs. If you think someone is qualified and you